it's me. It's Crumble Chris. We're ready for an episode of Crumble Tech. So, I thought it would be interesting to go over the equipment I use, the stuff I use every day to record the videos here and to record the videos over at Crumble Chris. That way, whichever way you want to go. So, this will be hopefully relatively short. I'm hoping maybe 5 or 6 minutes. And we'll go over what I use. Now, I have a whole list of equipment on my website that goes through everything in detail. Screens I use, literally everything. So, I'm going to start with the microphone I use. So, let's move over. The microphone I use is this newer NW700 condenser microphone. That's what you're hearing me on right now. And it actually sounds really quite good. I have some adjustments and filters applied, but you wouldn't be able to tell this is a £32 or about $50 microphone. You wouldn't be able to tell that. This sounds like it's a microphone that's several $100s at least. All I use it on, as you can see, is with the windsock, and it's on the original arm. It's got a different cable than the one that came with, and I do not use the what's it called? The box, the Phantom Power Supply. That's what it's called. I don't use the Phantom Power Supply because I'm connected to another piece of equipment, which isn't on my list. It isn't here. It is on the website, but it's not here. It's a Euphoria UMC 404 HD. I think it's UMC. Might just be UM. I'm not sure. But Google it. 404 HD Euphoria. It will come up with the right thing. There's a 202 HD, an 808 HD, and it's basically to do with the amount of ports it has on the front. So this one I can connect 4 microphones simultaneously, or 4 XLR devices simultaneously, and output them straight to the computer, and that works really well. And I can do mixing and all sorts of fun things. So, next on my list is the computer I actually use every day. And that is an iMac Pro from 2017. Now, I have the 18-core version. I have the Vega 64X graphics, and I have 128 gigabytes of RAM. I also have the 4TB SSD, but everything else is stock. So, I use a different keyboard and mouse nowadays, but it runs both macOS and it has Boot Camp to run Windows, which basically means it can dual boot Windows or macOS. I also use a virtual machine on the macOS side to give me Windows within macOS as well. It has a 5K display. I also have 2 LG 5K displays, so I have 3 5K displays at eye level, and then above those I have 2 1440p displays, or 2K displays, above the LG 5K displays. So I have 5 screens in front of me at all times. It's a lot, but it's worth it. So the next thing on the list is my phone. And I do a lot on my phone. The videos where I record workbench stuff, so when I'm disassembling a device, fixing a device, things like that, that's all done. That's all recorded on my iPhone. I use the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I have the 1TB version. It is Sierra Blue. It's blue. I have a case on it, front. I have a privacy screen protector and a case. It's a very good phone. It works very well. You know what the iPhone is. You don't need me to go on about it. And the last thing I want to show you today is my 3D printer. So I print a lot of things on this, and I use it not just to develop projects for you guys, but also when I'm making bits that I need for making recording better. So I made a very shaky, wobbly stand for my phone, which allows my phone to see down and onto the workbench when I'm doing my other videos. And that works really well. This, when I'm on the computer and you've got this screen, this is done on a FaceTime camera, so it's the camera that's built into the iMac Pro. It's a 1080p camera, and it's a very good quality camera, as you can see. You can see all of my hair, including my beard, including where I haven't trimmed around my beard today. So, that's it. That's the basics of what I use. And what I wanted to show you was that you don't have to have uber expensive equipment. This is equipment that, other than the 3D printer and the microphone maybe, everyone will have something similar to this at home. So you're going to have a computer, you're going to have a phone. You can use just those two to make YouTube videos. You don't have to have a separate microphone like I use. And the 3D printer is a nice to have, but you don't have to have it. The microphone, I will say, is a bit more important if you want to sound a bit nicer. The problem with the microphone on both the phone and on the iMac Pro, they pick up a lot of background noise. So it requires a lot of extra editing to be able to get that noise removed. So I use this condenser microphone, which is relatively cheap, and it works really well. So folks, that's it. That's literally all I wanted to say. It's going to tank my watch time, but this is a new channel, so I don't mind. So, I would be really grateful if you would like, share, and subscribe. I'm on Twitter at way2crumbly. My website is crumblecris.com. And if you really like what I'm doing here, then you can sponsor me on Patreon for $1 a month. It starts at $1 a month. This is not like, I'm not asking for loads. It helps me to buy better equipment. It helps me to buy things to take apart for you. I'm going to take apart a hard drive soon, and it's a hard drive I've had to buy because I didn't have any spare. So I'm going to take that apart, and I'm also going to take apart a MagSafe battery charger that goes on the back of an iPhone 13. So it goes on the back of my phone, and I want to see what's inside it. And I want to show you guys what's inside it. And I want to do a circuit diagram, Big Clive style. So there you go, folks. That's it. Subscribe if you haven't. It's up there. YouTube has a recommended video on the right, and underneath it is the next video if it's out. Make sure you have fun, stay safe if you can, and I'll see you next time. Bye!